Hey there, and welcome to Ironman Completionist, the series where, well, I complete all of Runescape while playing an Ironman account. Now while RS cannot truly be beat, there are still many challenges and goals that are offered, all of which I will complete. This includes hunting for all the items in the game and filling out the entire collection log, taking on every boss and challenge Osrs has to offer to complete the combat achievements, and of course maxing the account and accumulating a killer bank in the process. And here is that journey. Oh my god, it is finally here. With this last hard-board catch, we will have achieved the goal I've been shooting for the past 40 days. 60,000 points in the Dragon Trophy rank. At last, finally after 5 leagues of playing, I have achieved this goal. I set this goal back in Trailblazer being the second league, and they had a percentage where you had to be the top 1% to get Dragon rank and top 5% for Rune. I was at that top 1% for the last week, before a bunch of people had a bunch of banked points and just dropped them all at once, and I got pushed down to the top 5%. Since then, I've been determined to get this back, and with them having a static rate of 60,000 points, as seen here, it made it a lot easier to meet this goal. And at last, we have achieved it, and it took forever. Here is my league summary. We have 42 days played. I don't think that's just this league. I think that's all the leagues combined. We have 1 billion XP, we have max level obviously, we almost have 200 million XP in thieving, as well as all this damage, bosses killed, echo bosses killed, etc. But yeah, as you can see we're max. This is the first time I've ever had a max cape in the game, so that was pretty cool to get. And then of course there's the bank, which our value is 4.3 bill, which is not much considering we have Golden God. But regardless, let's go ahead and do a tour. We have a bunch of junk, the full farmer's outfit, we have a bludgeon right here, we have Ranger's Tunic, a bunch of Zulrah's drops, a bunch of Alchemical Hydra drops, a Kodai, just so much random stuff. We did also get ourselves 2 pets this league, being the Rocky Pet and the Abyssal Orphan. Again, here is the clue tab. And funny enough, we got ourselves a Gilded Hosta, which I believe I got in 2 other leagues. This seems to be the only gilded item I can get. In the gear tab, we have a bunch of random stuff, and then we have the good stuff. We have this from the Colosseum. We have the full crystal with the Bofa, the Fire Max Cape. We have the Dizana's Quiver Max Cape. Yes, I managed to complete the entire Colosseum. We have the Ultor Ring, the Sunlight Spear, all this good stuff here, some Huey stuff. I just went all out. And of course, I learned quite a bit. I now can probably do Vardorvis and potentially the Colosseum on my Iron Man in the main game if I put my mind to it, and if I had the correct supplies and gear. But obviously everything in leagues is 3,000 times easier, so maybe it's a little inflated, but I think I could definitely do them now. But yeah, that was very, very, very fun. I learned so much this leagues. I definitely feel like I am significantly better as a player. But my time here definitely does end. I do not want to play this game mode any longer and want to get back to the main game, pursuing that Slayer grind and actually making progress on the actual account. And now back on the main game, the League's 5 rewards have just been released. So if we go ahead and click claim trophies on the League's tutor, we have access to our Dragon Trophy. Holy fucking shit, look at that. It feels so good to finally say I have this item, a Dragon Trophy, once and for all. There it is. And then of course we also have the League's reward shop, where I'm going to buy the Venator Bow Kit, the Virtus Robes Kit, the NPC Contact Spell, the Portal Nexus, as well as the Spirit Tree. And then from the previous leagues, because I did not get enough points, I'm going to get the Rejuvenation Pool, as well as the Vengeance Scroll. I wouldn't mind getting some of the curtains and rugs, but I don't know how these work. I don't think it overrides all the curtains and rugs in your house, and I don't feel like wasting points. So we have 11,000 points left. Now leagues does still have a couple days left, but as we currently stand, we are rank 14,108. And overall, we have now obtained 129,480 leagues points across the 5 leagues. So yeah, I guess I am definitely a nerd. But at least I got these cool rewards to show for it. So let's go ahead and use the NPC Contact Scroll. Yes, sir. Well, this is a new menu. And then we have the Vengeance Scroll as well, which I just had to make sure is in fact toggled. And then in the house, we're going to use the Portal Nexus Scroll on our Portal Nexus. That looks sick. And then in the house, we're going to use the Spirit Tree Scroll as well. That looks sick. And then to finish it off, the Rejuvenation Pool Scroll as well. Yes, sir. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get out of building mode real quick. And there we go. Now we just need to wait for the Wilderness theme to come out with the new POH overhaul that they plan to do in the future. And we can make an awesome looking house. But even right now, this looks really nice. Kind of fits the whole theme. But as of right now, that is all I have to show from Leagues. I do not have a Venator boat, and I do not have any Virtus pieces. So really all we got out of this was these three things and then some animations, which I also don't use that often. So a little underwhelming. But it is what it is, and now we go back to doing Sire. We have got ourselves a brand new update today, which is overhauled the collection log. If we go ahead and click the collection overview, we now have this interface, which is very nice looking. And with this, they have introduced new collection log rankings, as well as a leaderboard on the high scores. But as you can see, with each new milestone, you get an increase in a rank. For right now, I am Iron, and at 500 collection logs, we'll get Steel, and it goes all the way up to Gilded. It also shows all of our latest collection log unlocks, which will be very nice to see in the short-term future. And it's just so much better to look at. Like, I can now see how many items I have knocked out for each category, which is awesome. Anyways, enough of that. You've probably already seen that in many other videos already. Let's go ahead and claim our log rewards. There we go, once again confirming that we are the Iron rank. And if we go ahead and right-click this, we can create a book for the offhand as well. A match. Honestly, looks pretty nice. Nice little fashionscape statement, but it does not beat our dragon trophy, so. Hey, our first actual forestry event drop. There is the fox whistle, which is our 6th item to the collection log. And whenever we obtain the beaver, we can turn it into this cool little orange fox, which I actually prefer over the beaver. And speaking of forestry, we now have over 10,000 bark. I was originally going to get the felling axe handle as my first item, but I have decided that I'm going to go for the log basket and the log brace. Which if we go ahead and use these nails, rope, and adamant bars on, we now make the sturdy harness. And if we combine that with the log basket and the forestry kit, we now have the forestry basket. I figured this item would be a lot more useful than the felling axe handle because it would make woodcutting a lot more AFK as we can effectively double our inventory. And because the two-handed axes require forestry rations to upkeep, I figured it would be a lot smarter to buy everything in the shop instead of wasting bark on those. Anyways, time to make this goofy ass outfit. There is the pheasant hat, the pheasant legs, the pheasant feet, boots, and the pheasant cape. Awarding us 4 collection logs in this outfit that looks absolutely ridiculous, which we are immediately storing in the magic wardrobe. Completely forgot that was happening, but there is 86 attack and 86 defense. There is Abyssal Veteran, which is marking the end of this little, killing spree. The Sire is fucking shit. I hate that boss. Well, that is not ideal. So there's an Abyssal Head, which for reference is a 1 in 6,000 drop rate, so pretty rare. Abyssal Demon's task completed, and all we have to show for it is that Abyssal Head. But before we go ahead and grab a new task, we are going to have to do something. We are going to have to unblock Fire Giants. And that is because with the release of the Royal Titans, you can now do Fire Giant tasks and Ice Giant tasks here. And they actually give crazy XP. And back to barraging we go. There is 89 Slayer. That task completed. And this grueling task to pursue. Quite the milestone level coming in. There is 95 magic. Hey, there is our first Insired on 63 KC. That is awesome to see. Alright, first time sacrificing an Unsired to the Overseer here in the Fountain of Consumption. What are we going to get? A Bludgeon Claw. Not too bad. We need the Bludgeon eventually, but I would have liked a Dagger. There is another 25 Abyssal Sire KC completed, giving us 75 total, and another Abyssal Demon's task done. And surprisingly, once again, we have not got a whip. Which is a little concerning considering that we've killed 1,753 demons with only 1 whip to our name. Hey, in our very next task, we get a Jad task. I will obviously be doing Jad because that will give us a total of 10 KC on the account. And this is also the perfect excuse for me to start my new Scratch the Task series, which, not to give any spoilers, is a new series that I'm going to be starting that is very similar to Sea Engineer's TYC series. If you would like to check it out, it is going to be linked in the description below, and it's a series that I'll be doing in tandem with this one. Mainly because most of the tasks, challenges, and accomplishments that I'll be making will be on this account. And provided that these episodes are purely progress based, I'd definitely check it out if you'd like to see what went into the completion of some of these accomplishments. As Scratch the Task is going to be a lot more engaging, fun, and is entirely interactive with you guys making up the challenges and tasks that I must complete on this account. Plus, it will help motivate and push me to do a lot more unique and varying content, while also knocking out more completionist progress. So it's a massive win-win for both of us and the entire goal of this series too. Well, that was a short event, but there is the 12th anniversary of Runescape, giving us this outfit. Okay, and 2 half-full jugs of wine. Managed to get ourselves another crystal armor seed at 1008 KC. This is going to be horrible. After 2 hours and 16 minutes, we have officially achieved the slowest fire cape I have ever gone for, alongside 10 KC and another Slayer task, so that's pretty cool. For our next task, Kuradel wants us to skip a fucking task because I'm not doing Water Fiends. Next up, Lizardman. Hey, okay, I'll take that. Any chance for us to passively get the Dragon Warhammer without actually having to camp out all 3,000 kills is a big win in my book. What? Another armor seed? That's crazy. Oh, okay, we just got a new PB, 6 minutes and 35 seconds, which I just now realized is 5 seconds off of this combat achievement, so I'm pretty upset. Come on, finish it. Finish it! Please tell me that's it. And there it is. Yes, 6:30 on the dot. Holy shit, I can't believe I did that. I did that with the halberd too, which I did not think I would be able to do with these stats. Oh man, that hurt. And we don't get rewarded, but it is what it is. Which means that we have officially completed all the combat achievements for the Corrupted Gauntlet. There it is. That's gotta be it. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. That took me so many attempts, like 2 hours. So we have officially completed this boss in every way that we can. Both the combat achievements and the collection log. I just want one more enhanced crystal weapon seed for the Blade of Saeldor. But man, does that feel good. Another armor seed? What is going on right now? Ending off our little gauntlet spree at 1025 KC. 94 strength. Coming in. And with that, we also get 115 combat. And there is our first kill of many. What? You've got to be fucking shitting me. Oh. Along with getting our account's 3rd Zenite, we just got a 2nd heavy frame, which is pretty unfortunate considering they are 1 in 1500 and we don't even have a monkey tail yet. So, about us not having a monkey tail. But with us getting that, we now have green logged the demonic gorillas, which is awesome. And if we combine the monkey tail with this unstrung heavy ballista, we have obtained a heavy ballista on the account. I don't quite know what I could use this for, but I think it is used in some speedruns at like Zora and stuff. And it should be pretty decent at Tormented Demons as well. Is this a joke? Another heavy frame? That's my 3rd heavy frame. What the hell is going on? There's a light frame. Yes, there it is. Oh my, wow. That is some of the craziest RNG I've had at any place in this game. That is also the quickest turnaround I've ever seen for a collection log. I mean, you guys saw it yourselves. At just 1000 KC, we only had 2 Zenites, 1 light frame, 1 heavy frame. We did have the 5 ballista limbs and 2 springs, but we also did not have a monkey tail. So not only did we green log this place, but we managed to get a bunch of duplicates and finishing off all 4 Zenites. That means I have to get 99 crafting now. Fuck. Well, I mean, we don't necessarily have to get 99, but if we're going this far, we might as well. Another shaman task down, another task we know lucky. We are now up to 2092 shaman kills. But right now we got ourselves a Necrol's task, and instead of doing that just this second, I'm going to go ahead and get our Tormented Bracelet, which means I'm going to probably get like 91, maybe 92 crafting. Holy shit, there's the Magic Fang. That's unbelievable. My luck as of recently has been absolutely disgusting. In 191 Zora kills, we've gotten 4 drops, 3 of which being uniques. That is crazy. It's a 1 in 128 just for one of these. I am going to go ahead and just top off our KC at 200 just for the hell of it, because maybe we can get an Onyx. As for the Magic Fang, we now have another Mage upgrade in the account, being the Toxic Trident. Our Mage setup is looking insane now. There is 200 KC, and as expected, we did not get any more drops, but I am definitely not complaining. Just got ourselves 150 million total XP on the account while doing some glass blowing. 90 crafting incoming. There we are. With that, we can now make redwood birdhouses, which will be really nice once we get the level, and we can also fortify Mosori whenever we get around to doing TOA. And of course, we're 1 level closer to making our Tormented Bracelet. With this last piece of molten glass, there is 91 crafting, which means with a mushroom pie and a +4 boost, we can now make the Zenite Bracelet. Let's go ahead and buy a bunch of Chaos Runes to sell for Tockle. Tockle secured and another Onyx bot. And you guys already know the next step. Let's go ahead and eat this pie, and there is the Zenyte bracelet. Gimme, gimme. And then if we go ahead and enchant it, there is the Tormented bracelet, meaning that we have just one more piece of Zenyte jewelry to make, being the Torture. But that's going to require quite a few more crafting levels. Anyways, here is our new Mage setup, which I feel like I've said 4 episodes in a row now. We just keep getting Mage upgrades. We are now pushing a 13.5% Mage damage bonus, which is awesome. And we can now go ahead and do our Necrol's task with our brand new bracelet. Wow. Okay then. We just got that first pull. There is Royal Titan Champion and Perfect Royal Titans completed. And there is the Giant Soul Amulet. We are getting everything right now. There is the Combat Achievement, It Takes Too Long. And we are done with the Titans for now. That being said, after seeing how fun and easy the boss is, I am going to go back and get the Range Prayer Scroll pretty shortly. But for now, let's go ahead and read this. Give me that. And there it is. Mystic Vigor has been unlocked. There is Elemental Company and Let Them Fight completed. And will we get the scroll? No, we won't. Doing some Royal Titans with the one and only Trash PVMer, and we just hit 100 KC. And there is our final CA Titan killer done as well. Hey, there's the Ice Elemental Staff Crown. Not the item that we need right now. I need that Prayer Scroll, but that's cool. And we got a hard clue with it. I just now realized. There is 93 farming. And we are 1 kill away from 50 KC without the bucket. And there is 50 KC with the bottomless compost bucket. What the hell? I literally just complained last KC that we're about to be at 50 without the bucket. And then we get the bucket on 50 KC. That is beautiful. That means we now have another boss green logged, and I only have to come to a Spory for farming XP instead of, hunting for something. Oh shit, I forgot that was happening. Well, there's 99 hit points. Well, now that we have 99 hit points and the 4th 99 on the account, it is only fitting that we go ahead and get the cape as well. And the good news is this cape is actually pretty useful in a couple places, for example, like Zolcano, the Volcanic Mine. It's got its uses, especially when combined with the Regen Bracelet, which we do have in the bank. 200 KC and nothing new since our staff piece. I am going to cry. 217 KC and we just got a duplicate Ice Crown. We have done 108 kills in this one session. I don't even know how many hours that was. And all we have to show for it is some duplicate dog shit, 6 amulets, and some clues. I am having a blast. There is the first level of a couple that we'll get here, 83 mining. This has been a very long time in the making. With 137 wins, 803 games played, and 1,626 kills, we have obtained 1,376 points, which is enough to purchase everything in the shop. Well, that is everything except these 2 capes. And this is going to hurt very much to do because I've been working on getting these points for literally months now. But it is going to give us an additional 23 collection log slots and all these items here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and buy this, this, and this, and then sell them back. You can sell items back by using them on Justine, which is what I'm going to be doing for a lot of these items because as much as it'd be cool to keep them, I don't have enough points to buy and keep everything in the shop. So with that done, we can go ahead and buy the Guthixian icon. We're going to buy one of these. Next, we're going to buy the Swift Blade, which I will be keeping, alongside the Granite Clamp, the Ornate Maul, this, and next we're going to buy the Halos, and we're going to have to sell back each one of these that we get, which I just now realized I messed up the ordering of because I was not supposed to buy these until the very end, because now I don't have enough points to buy the rest of the Halos. Fuck me, I'm stupid. That mistake was actually so big that I now need to go get an additional 205 fucking points. So I royally fucked up. The good news is we now have over 500 collection log slots, which is neat, and we now have all these cool items, especially the Swift Blade, which will be useful for a Tob. Which also means we've upgraded from the Iron to the Steel tier in the collection log overview as well, which gives us this little book and this weird staff looking thing. And we did have a little bit of a funny run-in with skill specs.
Carlson! Why the fuck do I bother with those damn javelin specs? Alright, I've got good control of this firearm. Bro, the barrages are going the fuck in on this guy. I do feel bad for him. Shit, I don't have spec. I knew he was gonna do it as. Wow, yeah, I know. It's because I changed, bro. How a PKer's brain works, chat, dude, is like that PKer sees me change to prey melee, and then that PKer just don't, dude. Like, fuck me, that's so depressing. Yeah, that was some donkey behavior, bro. Hello, Mr. Specs. GF on the mountain. I was the guy who got lucky as shit with the AGS spec when you accidentally double prayed. You definitely had me in the bag until that. Dude, yo, chat, you know exactly who this is, you know, you saw that guy, I remember him exactly, bro. That's so fucking cute. Dude, good fight, Mr. Carlson. Don't worry, man, you had me in the bag from the get-go, don't worry, dude. I was always meant to fumble that prayer, bro. A better player won, man. Carlson, bro, hey, boo. Thank you very much for the prime, dude. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, buddy.
Easter is around the corner, which means we have yet another holiday event to do. But first, let's admire this guy. What is this guy wearing? What? And per usual, event completed, giving us a carrot outfit and 2 Easter eggs. And yeah, this is definitely unique. Here is the second mining level of our crafting adventure. Elite 4. Which is also going to mark the end of this episode because the upcoming 99 crafting and 93 Slayer grind is going to take me a very long time to do. It's already been a month since my last episode, and I know the next one is going to take even longer to make. I don't want to leave you guys hanging for too long. And as you can see, we literally just did the Easter event, so we're pretty caught up on clips. So yeah, sorry in advance, but I might not see you guys for a little while. At least for the Ironman Completionist series, I have some other things in the works. So yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Happy Easter, and cue the outro. And that is going to be it for this episode. For those of you that have made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to look out for the future episodes and subscribe, comment, and like. Tune into my live streams, check out my socials, and join the Discord, all of which will be linked in the description below. And most importantly, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.